I'm very happy to see you all and very happy to present this high technology project. This is really unbelievable. So, we start from current situation and we have 4 serious problems. The first problem is traffic jams. It's bad because every day we're wasting time standing in it. The second is expensive of transport because every day, every moment we have less and less gas in the world. So it's also bad. The third is psychology. Ecology, sorry. Every day we kill our planet by air pollution and it's also bad. The last but not least is accessibility. We have bad drivers, bad roads, bad ways. But we have a solution.
Okay, so our solution is called unusual. I understand that's shameful, but still. The simple idea is that we have our usual roads, and our task was to implement our solution to our real situation. So we don't need to change a lot of things. Basically, even when we have roads and wires on top of them, that's not a problem. We can put like a system that allows us to put 2 pneumo tubes, and they will be the roads. There will be lots of stations, and on these stations we will have air pumps that will allow us to move the air. Why we need to move the air? The system looks like this. This is our pneumo tube, and we have magnets here and here. 2 magnets that attach to each other. You all know how maglev train works. They have magnets all across the room.
This type of transportation will let us use the power of air pressure along with the power of electricity. New system on the top of the old one. We don't need to make sufficient changes. And our system runs on electricity that we gain.
Our task was to create a new way of transport with new roads. That's what we did. No one ever used magnets with air pressure before. And all of other points are gained. So thank you for your attention. Do you have any questions? Yeah. Well, I answered part of this question, answering the first one. And the second one, yes, I think it is pretty reliable. If we use modern technologies, carbon plastic, if we use new kinds of metal, if we use reliable magnets and electricity wires, and if engineers, and I believe in our country we have engineers that can implement this system, we will make it reliable as it can be.
The last question. Let's say.
Yes. Why? Because
here is 2 roads and
yeah.
the construction in the middle.
yes,
And how it works in case of you should add some platform for people where you add this platform in the road in the top, or how it looks, and also how your solution will be implemented to the certain roads, because we have trolleybus, electrical cables, well, all this infrastructure.
This is just one example how you can put it. There could be like one road with 2 columns on the sides of it. Also, in like new cities like Kyiv, for example, you have trams, and I believe it's not a problem to connect like this stuff.
Okay. And the last one is
Okay, we were having ideas before. Seriously, we were trying. This is not. Sorry for my
Bank on the road. But also we have emergency still roads.
Vehicle is fast, comfortable, no fossil fuel, safe, no timetable, and modern.
And of course, I'd like to say something to conclude. Our system will consist of monitors and high-tech salon, where we can find the pedals, where you, as a healthy lifestyle, generate electricity. Also, you can watch a commercial that will make money for my company, which will provide you with such a beautiful people to places which we have to throughout to escape collision with Any questions?
Dasha?
What about safety of this? Yes. For people. 20 kilometers per hour is a speed. No, not exactly bicycles, because bicycles can go up to 30, 35, or even 50 kilometers per hour. So, and the electric engines have big inertia. So if you stop pulling the button, that will just the brake power will be strong, but not strong enough to just shake you like this and pull away from the line.
If my arms will just get tired.
If I remove my arms when I cycle
That are economic problems, not exactly the problems of construction, because all of this should be tested and should be made more suitable for all people in the wide range, from a child at maybe 10 years old to people who don't have enough power in arms to any other. So everything about economic and other problems should be really tested, but the main idea which was used for creating this was a type of ski pulling rail.
Any other questions? The audience?
Okay, I have one. What if you implement this system like for all the cities? How disabled people use it? How it's even possible? And okay, elderly people, little kids. I can imagine like I don't know, my little sister trying to use that, and I'm scared.
Just imagine how your sister uses her scooter and see a hole in the ground on your way. It will be a big fail in most cases, not exactly with a child, but with all people, because the point is that of course this thing has problems, but maybe those problems can be tested and disappear while it will be tested.
Okay, thank you.
If your vehicle works only on a straight line, your vehicle moves only for straight lines, or it can
Vertical
turn
moves of what? Of monorail,
Yeah.
right? Yes, it mostly designed for a flat part of the way, because there will be no effect moving upstairs, and there will be specific effect by moving downstairs in high mechanical forces on the rails, the rail line.
Okay, thank you.
More questions? And the last but not the least, take the track.
Just go.
subjects.
Okay, now there we are Team K Church. Here's me, Nikita, Vasil, Ivan, and Danil. And Georgi, yeah. Today we got the task to invent absolutely new kind of transport, city transport, and solve such problems like jams and pollutions. But first we decided to start from our presentation with general trends worldwide, which is, where is, the place of vehicles is residing into the background, and its priority way of into urban traffic is personal, compact electric transport, or even pedestrian. They're cooler to walk than ride. But now, Ivan looks through existing type of transport.
Okay.
Not our design. Here you can see something.
Yeah, magnetic trend. We have a lot of costs, we have a huge amount of electricity, but we reduce noise. And then next. And bus rapid transit. We also have a huge area on the traffic, and it also costs a lot. And do you like it? Not so much. Vasily, what about ways of cheap transport do you like?
So it's a bike share system which correspond to the concept of sustainable mobility. Second is well integrated into the concept of pedestrian zones. Also, besides the bikes, we can use segways, Euroscooters, motorcycles, etc. Professor of Dresden Tech University, Tilo Baker, says the worst thing in the transport systems is a car that brought the owner to work and stand for 8 hours in parking. Bike share system allow each bike to serve several users per day. Now Daniel tell you about our invention.
So good, Vasily, but I think we are all the new technology of ours. So we want to create a future system of traffic. We can have one control system of all the city that controls all traffic of whole city. So here you can see a bus and the cars that works on autopilot and that have electrical engines. So if you want to buy this car, it's cheaper because the government have dotation for electrical autopilot cars, and the system analyzes where the people need to go. You just need to put point A and point B. So the system analyzes where the less traffic jam, and they show you the way. So the car way is faster because they know where the lower car. Or if you want to just ride around the city, the system will choose the best opportunity where you want to go. So in this slide you can see Zaporizhia, and I live here, and Nikita and Vasil live something here, and our university is there. I'm a rich guy, I have a car, and so I will go every day this way, and I can take and pick up Nikita and Vasil here, and we will go together to the university. I think it's a good car sharing system.
Also, these cars will work like public transport, but they will have numerous kind of purposes with a lot of models, and you can offer it, or not offer, but yeah, and it will ride to the place where you are with all what you want, even. And there you can have such things like internet, you can listen to some songs, watch some films, and it will work on GPS and ride without your arms. So farewell to arms-rided cars, there's road cars. And yeah, it's maybe expensive, but we know that the computer's power is proportional to its price. So to save money, you need 4 times as much power. That's say Daniel, whatever. And in conclusion, we know that everybody likes something to choose. We have luxury cars of this, you can offer it, and there even you can see some things like golden bread, whatever you want in this car. And also we thought that this is possible. possible thing, but too dangerous, and somebody already invented this. Thank you for your attention.
Your idea is car sharing and bike sharing.
No, bike sharing already exists, but we know and car sharing too. These cars is not car sharing. They controlled by one center in the city, without drivers. You know.
So it can be public cars, like the city.
Like
city,
buses
city,
or
city is the owner of some cars, so you can take it from whenever you want. And also people have some electrical car without a pilot, so they use and they can take people and pick up them to work, and they have dotation for this.
There are two systems cooperating. Okay. More questions?
So if you take replace all cars with electrical and take out all drivers, it will be your system.
Yeah, not
But the end it's centralized.
centralized, and it will help because there will be no traffic jams, because all will be connected to the
And
center
there
and
are no
control.
crashes. If you know, the Google have autopilot cars and they don't have some crashes. They have, but it's
Not
because,
their fault.
because
So there will be no crashes, car crashes, and
It's more
also in this car, not like in Uber, you can have enjoy or travel.
But it is maybe it will be very expensive.
Yeah, I told about it that it will be very expensive, and we look in future that we are not ready for this, but it could be, and I already told that you pay once, but then you receive 4 times for this if you invent in computer system.
some money for this car paying people, because people who want to pay car not so expensive, because government have some dotation for electric cars. So people buy some cars and government buys some cars.
We think in future government will pay for it.
Any questions? Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry that by basically repeating the question, but one of the main points was new.
This is new, but because there.
Let me finish my question. Sorry. Google already has this system of trying to put cars together. People shared cars since like the cars existed, and the same with bikes, and the same with roads. Where is something new in your idea? I mean, something that no one ever thought before.
Google analyzed the traffic situation with cameras, so they need to look how the other drivers look. We analyze whole traffic in the city, so we can say where the car is better to go.
Well, that's what
The
Google does
system
now.
will be centralized.
Yeah.
All this car will work by one processor,
But
or
the-
maybe.
That's what they have now.
Don't you find that it's only the connection of ideas that already exist?
But they're only cars, just for one man. And there will be public transport with buses and
People cannot create something new. People will incorporate some ideas. It's always working this.
thank you for that.
Any other questions? Yes, please.
In a sense that all the system should be centralized, but don't you think that it will create a big traffic jam in this central station?
You not understanding the point of centralization of control, because this, I say that there will be only one center that controls this traffic, maybe big one, whatever, but it controls traffic in all the cities, and every city will have such center. So they're not centralizing like
In one point, the whole car
on
will
one
work.
point. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, please.
Actually, how to integrate your system, especially, for example, in Kyiv?
We already have roads, we already have such cars. Just create more cars like this, and of course it's not tomorrow, but in future when I said that armed controlled cars will go in background, maybe like a bus, and we hope that people will I don't know,
I
like
got it.
the idea and
I'm talking about those people who don't want to maybe redesign this car and establish autopilot systems.
they will ride in this traffic but receive chips that will send signals to this control center and will be analyzed in this control center and added to the traffic. So those cars can be with our invention together on one road.
Yes. And what's the budget? The last question.
What the budget? We really didn't count.
And it will depend on the size of the city, because Kyiv is much bigger than, for example, Zaporizhia or Poltava.
Next question.
It has a lot of
What about already existed cars with manual operation? What about already existed cars with manual operation? As a regular cars on
It's the
our
same
roads?
question that was before.
Okay. As for private, I want privacy. I won't be in privacy. Okay. You can watch where my car is situated. Big Brother is watching you.
You know that this will be a computer center, and I don't think that this computer will be interested in your life.
That's bad.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you all team for the presentation. So what we are going to do next is that we will give our jury 5 minutes to finish with their forms, and then we will pack the forms into the envelopes. Thank you, Lara. And you will, one person per team will sign the envelope. Captain, if you have one. So like 5 minutes.
Давай.
What about